doing here? So we're talking about two things. We're talking about appliance recycling, where if you have an extra refrigerator or freezer or room air conditioner, we'll come out and we'll recycle it as long as it's still working, get it out of the environment so it's not going to the landfill. If that extra appliance is going to cost you about $115 a year in order to run, but we'll pay $50 for a refrigerator, freezer, $25 for an AC to get that out of the landfill. The other thing we have going on is our LED bulbs. So the quickest way to save energy and money is by switching out your old incandescent bulbs for LEDs. Kind of think of it as a scale of incandescent uses the most energy, LEDs uses the least, and you got halogen, CFL, all the way down to LEDs. So these are 5 LED bulbs that are underneath here, and you can see down here on our meter, it's running a little slower. That's going to cost about $9.65 a year if it runs 5 hours a day, every day for those 365. Now if we switch it over to the incandescent bulbs, 300 watts, this is 45 watts, but you can see how that starts to pick up, and that's going to cost about $65 a year.
That's a good display.
Yeah, so that's how we say you can save up to about 5% or a little more if you switch out the 5%.
We are helping people save money on energy by being energy conservative.
Yeah. And what are they conserving?
What's that?
What are they conserving?
Oh, we're giving all kinds of different ideas. We have some guides here that give like the top 10 things to help around the house. Little things you can do, change the light bulbs, you know, fill up any kind of gaps where the wind may be coming in, or you may be losing heat, that type of thing. So any small thing that's right, we've got some ideas right in here for you.
Okay. So will we get our electricity from Alliant? Do you all have, how many electric customers do you all have in Cedar Rapids?
Oh boy.
I mean, do you kind of split the market with Alliant?
It depends on where the territory is. So like in Cedar Rapids, they have electric. In our area, here we have gas.
Yeah, right.
So it just kind of varies depending on the territorial boundaries that we have. So yeah, we kind of split the areas. I mean, there's some sides of the street might be Alliant, other side might be Mid-America.
Okay. All right.
Hi.
So we do a lot of different things in the community. Kind of one of our biggest things is we have a food reservoir. So we distribute food to a lot of the nonprofits in the community and a lot of the churches we work with. We also have energy assistance, which you can kind of see here. Is an example of one of our energy kits. If we were to help weatherize one of our homes, we have a weatherization program for our clients. So somebody would come in and they can help with doing LED light bulbs. This is kind of a more of an energy efficient kind of water head, shower head for a kitchen faucet. So different things like that. We also have an energy assistance program in Cedar Rapids where people can come in and apply. And then what happens is if they qualify, they can get a credit towards their utility bills every month. So those are kind of the main things that we do.
Basically, we are a free energy auditing and weatherization service.
Yeah? So how do people get you to come do that?
It's pretty simple, actually. Right here, you can just say anything on the subject sheet. Otherwise, you can go to our website, sign up online, or we just have an office phone.
If you're interested, especially if people that have older homes, generally it's going to be more beneficial for those people to basically sign up so that we can come here and seal areas of the home that might be leaking. So yeah, if people are interested, we would love for them to.
So how long does it take to get an energy audit?
Say that one more time?
How long does it take for you all to do the audit?
Kind of depends on the age of the home, but generally less than 2 hours. We aim for about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Okay.
That's only with the auditing. If we find that we need to weatherize, we'll come back. And the air sealing itself can take anywhere from an hour to
3 or 4 hours.
It just kind of depends on
Okay, so when you guys come, you just come in the house and then you kind of walk around the house. You have a checklist, that kind of stuff?
We do what's called a blower door test, and so that's a test that uses a large fan in the front door, which depressurizes the home, and then once that test is running, it's blowing air throughout the home, and then that's where you're able to feel or use what we have as an infrared camera, and that can show where there's cold air coming into an area that we wouldn't expect to have cold air if it was sealed. So the blower door test is the test we use to figure that out.
We're drafting a bill to add a row to the nutritional label that shows how much water was used in the food. We have a brochure which is a lot of foods and how much water is used in the production of it. And we also have an app that it shows you can enter in the food that you eat, such as boneless beef, and it also shows your daily foot count.
So the daily footprint is just how much water you use that entire day.
Okay, how do I get the app?
This is a mock-up app. We'll have an app up and running sooner or later.
Okay.
A couple of months.
Okay.
And then we have a leaderboard that shows, so you can compete with your friends to see who saves more water. And then little simulated worlds, to save water, and it'll keep them all. Your simulated plants animals alive to have some more incentive and fun to using that.
We also have a petition to get the bill passed.
Okay, who developed the app?
The team members. Here's.
Okay.
Find a picture of just this. That's Liz Bennett.
Okay, but schoolmates of yours?
Well, we're a lot of different schools, mostly Oak Ridge and Mid-Mar area, but we have a lot of some other schools.
So, Lego League is a thing where there's 3 parts. There's the part where you solve a world problem, and this year it was problems with water. The second part is robot, and that's where you program a robot to do different missions on a map. And the third thing is core values, which is things you do every day, like teamwork and having fun. So our solution for the water part, the problem was that people are using too much water, and we thought we could reuse gray water by so once you put the gray water into here, the bacteria on the soil, gravel, and sand breaks down, eats the oils and dead skin cells, and then it poops and it fertilizes the plants so they can grow better. At the same time, the water is traveling through the system and comes out right here cleaner, obviously because they've ate all of the cells.
Okay, and who came up with this?
Our whole team, most of them aren't here yet, we're researching, and we found the great water, and so we thought of this solution. Our whole team worked together to find this.
And we have a couple of different presentations here that the kids have made. One of them right here is a 4th grade stormwater runoff project that they made. It's a scale model of Hiawatha Elementary School. And what they found out when they put that together is that 32,836 gallons of water runs off our building in a 1-inch rain. And so they tried to come up with some solutions to that problem. So some of the solutions are porous pavement. They've got it on all the paved areas in our property. They've got some green roofs, and they put in a bioretention cell in our low-lying area, and then green barrels on all the gutters. So that's if we had unlimited resources and could do that.
Yeah.
But a couple of my students are wandering around here that made this project.
Oh,
so.
all right. So you guys are part of a fruit tree project, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. And these are the parks that you've planted things in?
Yes.
Okay. And what kind of fruit?
So everything that we have three types of apple trees at Knoll Ridge, 2 types of cherry trees, 2 types of plum trees, and 1 type of pear. Totals up to about 27 trees at Knoll Ridge all alone. And then Van Buren and Reed Park have 2 different type of apple trees. They have Honeycrisp and Sweet 16 at both locations, which are just a different type of apple.
Okay. And why did you all do this?
Because the city doesn't know, the public doesn't know that people can pick the fruit for free. So like all this fruit is just being wasted every year.
Okay. So you're just trying to encourage people to take care of the fruit there.
So it's a lot of work for the city, and the city planted these for that specific reason, and they're not being utilized.
Okay. All right.
I'm with Indian Creek Nature Center. Today we are sharing information about our programs as well as how to get in contact with us to become a member or to schedule events. We're signing up people for our newsletter and just in general sharing information about conservation and sustainability. Nice to be here. Thank you.
Okay, so are you all focused on energy or water, wastewater, or?
So all of the above. Out at the Nature Center, we're really talking to more people about how to implement sustainable measures at home and teaching through the use of our building and our grounds, how we have been able to do that and incorporate it for the community so it can be a resource for them to take that and then do that. So we have programs that are providing information on water conservation. We talk about solar power and geothermal electricity. Our whole building is net zero energy, so we actually harness more energy from the solar field that we have out there than we need, and we give that back to the grid here in town to be used by the community. So there's a lot of different opportunities for us to talk about those topics.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi. So what's Linn County Public Health doing here?
I'm with Air and Water Quality Branch, and we are asking people to turn their vehicles off if they are parked more than 10 seconds. And it helps reduce air pollution, and it also saves money on gas.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, you want to sign my...
Thanks. And you're welcome to help yourself to a tire pressure gauge.
Okay. All right.
So properly inflated tires will help you get better fuel efficiency, and that also helps reduce air pollution as well.
Okay, so vehicular conservation approach.
Air pollution, we're trying to reduce air emissions. In Linn County, 40% of our air emissions come from mobile traffic, and so idling is a part of that. So anything we can do to reduce that air pollution, we want to promote that. So,
okay.
Help yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. So this is our house, and so we're talking to people about how trees play a role in saving us energy.
Yeah.
So in the summer, it's very important that we keep the house cool, and so we're going to do that by shading the house. So the sun goes from east to west. So here's our house. If I'm a tree, I want to shade the house. So my shadow is going to fall on the house, and so we want to have one tree on the east and one tree on the west. The deciduous trees are much better as far as providing shade, so that's going to do a lot better as far as providing a lot of shade on top of this house, which will save us energy.
Okay.
And then in the winter, we want to block those cold winter winds, and so we want to have them on the northwest side to block northwest winds, and that's where we like to have evergreens, because those are going to do a lot better at blocking the wind than your trees that lose leaves, right?
Okay. Yeah, you see a lot of farmers do the windbreaks and everything on the north side of their house and all of that. So cool.
So it's all about planting the right tree in the right place, right? If you have a tree that's positioned in the right place, it can save you a lot of energy in your house. So there's so many benefits of having trees, and so energy savings is just one of so many.
Whipped cream containers, maybe juice boxes. We have juice boxes. Put the straw in the little juice box.
Once in a while we do, yeah. Where would those go? Recycle too?
Now you have a banana, an orange, maybe you have a cucumber, and you're done with the thing. You put that in the garbage, you put it in the recycled bin. Yardy. Who's in your
Yeah, we live in Marion, so we don't have that. But that's one of the reasons why we're here, so that we can get a compost. Yep.
paper towels and napkins in Cedar Rapids. They actually can go into our cart. Styrofoam. Naughty stuff. That goes in the cart.
Yeah.
And then plastic bags, sometimes you can take them to the stores.
Yeah.
Here in Cedar Rapids, you cannot put them in our cart.
Yeah.
So we say other. And then glass would be if you buy mayonnaise at the store or pickles at the store.
Yep.
We keep them separate.
Yep.
So that we can
Recycle that. Yep.
There you go.
Good job.
Awesome.
Thank you.
It's not going to be something that's going to bother you. So I don't like worms. I'm fine with them now to touch them, but I still don't really want them in my house. But I still keep this in my basement when I need to, like these events. It's going to stay in my basement until Friday, which is the next time I can get down here when we're open. It's not a big deal. Yeah, to get the worms out, dump it out, put it on a tarp, spread it out, shine a light at it. They don't like light, they move out of it. Scoop up your compost, start a new bin, move your worms in. The whole thing, dump the whole thing out. See, what's underneath is, now there's not a lot today because we just made a fresh bin. It's right here. See the black material? It's there. They're making that right now. Okay? So when you pull this and dump it, and you get the worms to move out of it, you can just scoop up all of this material.
That's
These
right,
leaves
you're
will
right.
be here when it's ready. And then you can use that in your soil, right? The worms will crawl out of it naturally.
So once you start it,
No, you just have to add more leaves, add more food. Because if they start to lack in food, they're going to crawl right up the side and they're going to go right out of your bin with food. So the biggest mistake you can make, what's that?
What if you like leave it outside and it rains?
You don't want to leave this outside. Because, well, rain's going to be too much moisture for them. That's why you've got the holes in the bottom, because you don't want them on the ground. And they're not real cold hardy like the worms we have here. So, I mean, you could do it outside, but if the sun is beating down on this black colored plastic right here, that's not going to work real well. It's going to get too hot too fast. Right? Leave them in your car, they're going to die. So, nice, cool, shaded place in the basement, in the garage is probably the best. Okay? Here's something fun. Want that? Yeah, just spinach or something. I have no idea what kind of produce this is, but that is really fascinating. And they're eating it, so it's got to be some sort of. You can see there's sprouts coming out of it. I don't know. Celery maybe, but it's awfully thin for celery. I don't know. I didn't know that one was in there. Right? So yeah, there's samples of compost right here. You're welcome to help yourself. I have a whole bucket down here, so if you want more than one, that's fine with me.
I just want you to know that you can put in your yard waste container. You can use this to fill up with veggie scraps, fruit scraps, bread, paper towels, napkins, and put it in your yard waste container. It turns back to soil, and then everyone gets to put soil amendment on their yard. A lot of people don't know that you should put paper towels and napkins in a compost bin as opposed to a recycling bin. When you're recycling paper, you're always degrading the quality of the fibers that make up that paper. So cardboard fibers are long, copy paper shorter, paper towels are really short, and they can't be recycled after that. So it's kind of useless for recycling. So composting is the better option. And so, yeah, we're trying to bring buckets back into the mainstream. Countertop compost buckets. So if you want one of these, please have one. You've heard the compost spiel, that's all you need to know. They will attract fruit flies, like fruit flies do if you don't keep it clean. You can put it in your freezer, your fridge. Some people do that to extend, you know, just keep it longer. Or under the sink. We're starting to give the city these items right here. People at their desks have recycling bins. They used to have large trash cans. Now we give them really small trash cans to make them think, maybe make them frustrated, but then they have to learn and figure out that you actually don't produce much waste at the end of the day, especially when we have compost bins nearby. So that's the point of all these things. If you want to take one of these, even if you don't have an office, you know, it's a bucket. If you're moving, you can put silverware in it. I don't know. Whatever you want. So you can come and grab a bucket and, yeah, whatever you like. And then we also have some of these travel silverware sets that are kind of convenient. Got your compost bucket. Would you like anything else?